First, we start with a CNC3 exclusive, and it's a warning tonight from Britain's High Commissioner to this country, Arthur Snell, that this society may have reached the tipping point and that it may be too late to turn around. His comments come in light of the murder of a 9-year-old boy 2 days ago, and in a scathing address to the Port of Spain Rotary Club this afternoon, Snell condemned the manner in which the society has so far dealt with this murder. CNC3 and its sister paper, The Guardian, were the only media at the event. Samson Nanton has more in this exclusive report.
As British High Commissioner Arthur Snell sees it, a 9-year-old is still becoming aware of this world.
The 9-year-old boys I know, they still love a really cool toy that does something clever. And if they have a nightmare, they still want mummy.
As the High Commissioner of Britain, his views could weigh heavily on this country's relations in the Commonwealth, on trade, tourism and a myriad of other fields. He pointed to the way in which the murder was reported by the media.
It was going to happen, commented a neighbour to one paper. Boys kept bad company, was one headline. Another read, brothers described as terrors executed in front of their mother. So the message here is pretty simple. Yes, it's sad, but it was their fault. It's not our responsibility. Blame the kids.
He says it appears that in this country it seems easy to blame the mother, the father and the police, and argues this is a responsibility of everyone.
It's too easy. It's too convenient to say that these boys got into bad company. They were terrors. This was always going to happen. I want to know what's happened to a society where a small child who gets into bad company ends up shot in the back of the head. So who's taking responsibility for that?
He blamed the media too, saying a few years ago they published the severed head of a murdered victim on the front pages.
Now perhaps Jardel Holder saw that picture. Perhaps it taught him to value human life a little less. How many other children saw that image on newsstands or saw it across a breakfast table in the hands of their parents? What is the impact of this and countless similar images on young minds?
Snell told the meeting he can't seem to find a distinction in the policies of successive governments. He questioned whether there is time as a nation to turn around still, or
have we capsized? And if we're all drowning, if we start pointing the finger at each other, we're still going to drown. So what I really want to ask is, how many more little boys have to die as gangsters before we realise it might be too late?
Snell says his concerns go beyond just having a career here for the last 3 years, but also because he has a child who has a TNT birth certificate. Samson Nanton, CNC3, Port of Spain.